Hello and welcome back to my Let's Play Europa Universalis IV, an extended timeline mod, as the Celtic Empire. Last episode I do remember mentioning that I was gonna go to war with the WRE this episode, so I think I will actually get to just doing that. Just gonna check these areas up here before I do it. Looks like there's no unrest at all, so I'll be okay. And I'll be calling these two very soon, so I think I'm in a good position now. Vara will also help negate some of the Western Roman armies, and possibly even kill some. I think I'm confident enough to go ahead with this attack on them now. I'm still apparent strongest in the world. I'm gonna have a look at the ledger just to see what it says about them. Yet no manpower. Their mercenary amount is decreasing, and their force limit's gone up above mine, so they're actually potentially even more dangerous than before. And as a total, they've still got an extraordinary amount of income compared to me, at least. Plus they've got an army down there, just means that's around at least 15k less I have to deal with. Let's slow down time, hold a meeting of Jews to get the extra mission morale of armies, which will enable me to quite easily begin. It will give me an edge, at very least, against the Romans, who are currently Hellenic. The nation seemingly has adopted. There's no Orthodox nation apart from Palmyra, so that's it, fun. So let's go to war with them. Now I'm going to go across with my entire armies to begin sieging. Which I'm going to send to see. I'm going to gauge Romans' power in this battle here, because it's equal numbers. Admittedly, I will be attacking over a river, but this will give me a general rough idea on how strong the Romans actually are. They're not retreating from it. This is normally what happens when they're sieging. I have a massive morale advantage, and it seems I'm actually pretty good position to defeat Roman armies, even if they're slightly larger than mine. Seems Navarra's also knocked a Roman army back away. But he's defending in drylands against 50k. Not sure if he'll win it, though with his leader, and plus the initial rules there, he could have done it. The Romans do have a lot, so do I. I think I am wasting quite a deal of manpower sieging like this, but I don't want to risk one of my armies being taken off guard, which would be quite terrible. I do not exactly want to lose an army or have any units squished by a sudden 15k stack of Romans just rushing in and taking out the stack while it's like 3k. And Navarra's retreated to my lands. There's also that army, there's a general. I think I'm still going to win this with this alone going into it. So if I really need to, I'll pull Raffle to it. This proves how bad the Roman armies are in general. Not only did they take a lot more losses and started with no manpower, let's see if I can catch that 3k stack, which would be nice if I could, and I did, so that's a nice little army I could squish there, potentially. Oh dear. I can't retreat from that. Though, certainly in my favour. They lost a lot more, though they are relying on mercenaries, which kind of negates that. You can blockade this to try and speed up the siege and free up the general. Oh dear. Well, at least I got a nice air. Doing some engagements at this one, where the Romans are deep in my own lands. Due to certain as they are gonna be a pain still. Still think the battle's won, due to my higher military tactics, for example, which is really painful for the Western Romans, it appears. So I killed that, retaliating against other units of theirs, which are pretty concentrated. Let's defend here. This army will be ready next month to go and support this one, which is defending over a river, which is going to be especially painful for the Romans. It'll probably make the battle winnable, even with the Romans' massive numerical advantage here. I also need another deity, so I'm going to be taking the one that gives extra discipline and land leader shock. That discipline will actually help, especially in this period when all the other nations have 90. That's left two armies immobile, but that's retreated a whole group of theirs, which means I should be pretty safe for a while. Now up here, with the Picts and such, I don't think they'll dare to declare war on me, even if the truce ends before the end of this war. And it seems Gallian nationalists are actually rising up again. Which means that the Western Roman Empire is beginning to suffer due to this war already. Which is slowly breaking them up. Most likely we'll take Thalia, just for its looks on the border. If I finish this war with the Western Roman Empire, and Gallia then gets free, I might be able to fabricate in Gallia and beat them up quite quickly. Which would be quite nice, as it would give me quite a few extra lands. I'm not going to attack the nationalists this time. So I'm going to siege these two up as well, and see if I can get anything out of them. Still haven't managed to siege Leodium, though it's going to be done relatively soon. I have an advantage from battles, though not very many. Either way, the Western Romans are most likely cancelled out for now. Just siege Leodium. Supporting the armies over here with at least 2 to enable me to reinforce in case any battle goes wrong. So it appears that if I begin to siege up certain the Western Romans are not as easy to piece out this war due to the fact that they do not have as many revolts and are more stable. Now, these sieges are taking a while. Put up to speed 4 since the Romans actually seem to be not doing very much. There's also Roman particularists down in Iberia, or at least there seems to be a few. This event is pretty bad, but I will be willing to sacrifice for now. That could be a pretty bad choice if you're low on manpower. I've gone halfway through my manpower reserves already through this war. The Romans have gone to engage with their full army. I think I will actually pull some units. To attempt to give their army an issue. You can tell just how much of an issue they're having with the 17,000 rebels. It's my army fighting 100,000 Romans who are already pretty battered. That's just effectively immobilized 100,000 of their units. This war's been going on for basically the entire episode and still going. But I don't really know what to say. I'm going to probably have to end the episode before the end of this war. And I'll have to continue it next episode, which I actually plan on uploading later this evening. I plan to do 2 episodes on each weekend day. This would be the morning episode, and you would all then see the next episode later this evening. Maybe tomorrow your time if you are from a colonial region or say Asia. Either way, that's all for now. Thanks for watching.